What is up, everyone? I want to talk to you today about the percentage of dividends I will be pulling to live off of in retirement. I have all my funds outlined here in my notepad. I want to share my tiered system with you. I'd love to hear your plans, like what you are going to do for retirement with your dividends. I really appreciate you guys stopping by. I appreciate all the likes, the comments, and all the subscribers that are helping this channel grow, and especially the members in my membership program. You guys all mean so much to me. I appreciate you. Let's get on with it. This is Mike, the Tactical Stock Scalper. All right. I'm pretty confident in my tiered system. As you know, I've been working these funds for quite some time, and I've been setting us up, my wife and I, for retirement. Whether it's this year we leave the food business or next year, just depends how the food business rolls this fall. If it's this year, great. If it's next year, great. We have a plan set forth and we're ready to go. So here's my tiered system on how I'm going to pull our dividends. So for funds like SPY-T, FEPI, QQQT, and there's others that are like that, I feel confident that we can pull 80% of the dividends and live off that and reinvest 20%. I think that is a reasonable, tangible thing. If this is below my cost basis, right? If it's above my cost basis, we can pull 100%. So who cares, right? But if it's below my cost basis, I think pulling 80% is fair, even during market downtrends for a year, 2 or 3, whatever. I think that's great. That's fine. Now, I'm not in currently. I've been in all of them, all 3 of these funds: SPY-T, QQQT, and FEPI. I've been in all of them. I've traded them. I've held them, tested them out, etc. I think they're all wonderful. But I need a market correction before I get in them. This little dip isn't helping enough. I needed to go deeper so I can really put some money in these funds and do well with them. What about QDTE? Well, and XDTE. I'm not going to hold those long term. Those are going to be swing trades only. Those are going to bring in revenue through swing trading. I think they're both extremely overpowered in swing trading because you get the weekly dividend, plus they catch decent share price appreciation. And so I just buy them at levels on the chart. You know, I use the 4 EMA trading strategy. If you want to be a member and learn that trading strategy, I'll leave a link in the description. But using my trading strategy, I wait for them to hit a level. Then we go up from there. I'll sell them, take profits, and I'll tell you what I do with those profits. I put them into a position absolutely free, built from profits. But we'll talk about that one in a little bit. So that's my plan with QDTE and XDTE. Next. Okay, I'm going to provide extra revenue for my wife and I by swing trading, like I will with QDTE and other funds, IWM. Scalping, very rarely. I don't want to have to be tied by my computer in retirement, so I'll scalp very rarely, but I will still scalp, and I'll run the wheel strategy. This will bring in consistent revenue. I got a pretty good win rate in all 3 swing trading, scalping, and running the wheel strategy that I feel confident that I can provide revenue for my wife and I no matter what market condition. Now, will I provide enough revenue to live off of with this alone, meaning trading? No, but it will help in addition to the dividends, and in any market condition, I can make money through trading. Okay, now, let's get to positions. AMZ, which I hold, and I will hold MSFO. I consider those middle of the road type positions that I can pull confidently if it's below my cost basis, 50% of the dividends, reinvest 50%, right? So we can pull 80% from things like FEPI, etc. And we can pull, I think, anyway, I can, 50% from AMZ and MSFO. Why do I think that? Because they can catch really good share price appreciation for a covered call fund, which is really nice. And the dividends are solid. Plus, the share price stays relatively stable even during dips. And you'll see with the AMZ and MSFO, when their underlyings dip, they get bought up rather quickly, bringing up the dividend fund with it. I really like those for 50% pull. And I could probably go 60 or 70%, just depending on market conditions. I like them a lot for that. Now again, if these are above my cost basis, I can pull 100% of the dividends, no problem. But we're talking about when it's below my cost basis. Okay, next. NVIDIA and Phoebe are going to be totally market related. But in saying that, I have my notes here, so I'm looking down from time to time, so excuse me for that. So NVIDIA and Phoebe, really depends upon market conditions. I will probably be able to pull 20% if it's below my cost basis and reinvest 80%. I think that's fair. Why would I do that with those two? Because I believe in the underlyings, and I think there's a bright future for Meta and for NVIDIA. So I want to keep my share price, my NAV on those high yield funds as low as possible. So that way, when they do get above my share price, I can pull 100% of the dividends. And that's the goal with those. We'll see how that works, but I think that's a fair percentage to pull. I own YMAG and YMAX as well. What about those? Those I think are straight 50% pull if they're below my cost basis. Again, like everything else, if it's above my cost basis, I can pull 100% of the dividends. But when the market dips or whatever, I think I can pull 50-50 split on that. The reason being is, have you seen how well these two funds move up after they dip? They move up rather well. So I think deploying a 50-50 strategy with YMAX and YMAG is fine. There's some people that don't like YMAX or YMAG. That's fine. I like them just fine for my plan. If you're watching this right now and you're watching this premiere, just know I'm traveling on our vacation. When you're seeing this, I am traveling. So I made this the night before, hence the same shirt I wore in yesterday's video, in case you're wondering. Okay, next, IWMY. I love this one. I love it, love it, love it. This is a return on investment play or work only. All the dividends from IWMY are getting reinvested back into it. Why is that? Because I want to get my return on investment paid off as soon as possible. I'm not putting any more of my own capital into it. It's only the dividends going into IWMY. And it also gives me flexibility. If there's a month where I need money, extra money for whatever reason, I can pull those dividends from IWMY, and then maybe the next month I can reinvest them all and get back on that return on investment game. But once I reach my return on investment with IWMY, it's all profit, it's all free money. Who cares? I can pull the dividends or keep growing it. Doesn't matter. Okay, next, SQY. Man, I love this one simply because SQY in my portfolio is only built out of profits. Like when things get above my cost basis, or I do trades and I take that revenue from trading and I put it into SQY. Nothing ever in SQY comes out of my own pocket. So that way the dividends are free 100%. I don't care what you call it, how you slice it, it doesn't matter. It's like someone gave me a bunch of SQY shares for free. So I can pull the dividends if I need them, 100%, or I can reinvest a portion to keep the free dividend orchard growing. Doesn't matter. This is what's great, I think, with my tiered system. It allows me flexibility. It allows me choices, and choices equal freedom. Now, I can also make money from YouTube, although being a really small percentage of my overall portfolio that I'll be making money from, but it's still going to be revenue, and it's not as consistent. Like if something happened to me and I had to quit making videos, it's not going to help my wife any, because nobody's going to watch them unless there's a bunch of kind people out there that if something happened to me and they wanted to watch my old videos for no reason at all, they could, and that would help give my wife some money. That'd be wonderful. But you don't have to do that, of course, and I don't expect that ever to happen if I quit making videos. So while I'm collecting money from YouTube for making videos, that money is free because it took no capital out of my pocket. It's just my time, right? I'm making YouTube videos, and it's something I can do across the country. I can do it anywhere. It will not hinder us in retirement. I love to hear what you're doing, and I really hope you enjoyed the video, my friends. Mike, Tactical Stock Scalper, I'm out.